this
We're back.
with another video.
The Fetid Waters.
I think it's pronounced Fetide.
Fetid.
What?
What happened?
What did I do?
Go to story mode.
What did I do?
I don't know what you did.
Here we go. Right here.
Yep.
Oh, wait, start.
You have to. Yep.
Oh, there's the button. That's what I did.
We played it before.
We've done this several times. We're gonna do it a few more.
Stay with us. Oh yeah.
Back to Varla guns. What? How did she... What is...
Hey Isaac, you finally
Oh.
found it.
Oh, I knew. I was
Wow.
about to say they're gonna make a gay joke. Sure is.
There it is.
They are gonna make a gay joke. Classic.
Because his name's Agent G.
That's
That's this cop's name.
Agent G Spot.
Her lips are sealed, including the ones on her chest.
Stop calling him Gwendolyn.
What happened? You were having a fucking wet.
Ah, look at his tiny head.
Where's Caesar? He's on the train, right?
Wait, no, we're supposed to be quiet during this.
Oh yeah, shh.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Be gentle.
Are you going to help me up?
You know that's how he likes.
That's how he likes. Oh no, it's Papa Caesar.
He can apparate just about anywhere, can't he?
Why wouldn't he just shoot her in the head?
Why wouldn't any of these people just shoot everyone?
Why wouldn't he just shoot through the girl?
It's not his dick he's pressing into my
Wow.
Very astute, Miss Guns.
Miss Guns.
Young Jasper wasn't the only genius in the family.
She's a genius for knowing it's a gun.
You truly are the
I like their blank, dead, expressionless faces. It's like, we are lost in the uncanny valley right now. Look at
My head is barely attached to my body.
Just that mouth is so realistic in lifelike.
Rah, 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 rah.
What is that, a cassette tape? No, better play this cassette tape and find out what he's talking about. Good thing I brought my boombox
If
with
you look
me.
at his guns, they kind of wiggle around. 'Cause apparently they're pretty slippery.
Business at the...
You dickheads better come rescue me, okay?
What? Just...
Look at the guy move around his head.
I don't know what to say.
Oh boy, what's on his shirt even?
You guys have a budget. What is it? $3.
From here, is to that. Lead the way, detective.
Lead the way, detective. Who outranks who in this? Oh yeah, better play. What's the point? All the technology.
No, technology's dead because they have like crazy zombies now.
You made him a mixtape.
In this state,
I wanted to give you this. It expresses how I feel. Napoleon. Well, it looks like somebody's a little better than me at typing.
Well, I grew
Show
up
off.
with Mavis Beacon.
I played Mario. He taught my typing.
Oh, I got hit. Combo lost. Save the sieve.
Didn't.
Nom, nom,
nom.
I didn't save him yet? Oh. My name's Nick.
Yeah, the nick of time.
Nico time.
And that's my brother Justin. In time.
You in a canoe? Yikes. Yikes pencils.
I wonder if they were referring to GNU, like Linux.
GNU not Linux. GNU not Unix.
Yeah, GNU is not Unix. A recursive phrase definition or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Self-referential.
Wine is not an emulator. What wine stands for
Soylent Green.
is people.
It's people.
Have you seen that? It's called a meal replacement. It's called Soylent, and it's still like in beta.
Yeah.
I kind of want a lot of it. If I could just buy that and not have to deal with food all the time, I'm all about it.
If I could just know that it wasn't people,
Well, I don't think we're ever going to know 100% if it's not people.
that can be said for anything.
Yeah. It's probably at least 4 or 5% people.
Most food is, I think.
Most of it's people.
Well, most food is 4 or 5% people.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
For sure. Boom. Ultra violence.
Was that from
Oh no.
Killer Instinct? I
Oh.
think they had an ultra-violent combo.
I don't know.
Maybe Mortal Kombat.
This level reminds me of Left 4 Dead at lunch.
It's like the Bayou.
I should play some more of that game. That's a fun game.
Yeah. But what's our next game that we're playing, Tim?
I know what it is. I'm not going to tell you.
Tease
It's
it for
a
the
secret.
people.
It's a secret. It starts with an M.
There's only like 2 games that start with M, so find them.
We will reveal a new letter every time we remember.
Well, we'll be able to play that pretty soon, as in after we're done with this one.
Oh, you want to start that soon? You
Yeah.
want to wait till Bangers to be done?
I guess. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, we can start that one. After this one. What an angry little man. Z's throw me off.
Hit the T, or tap T. What do I know?
You're good with words.
No. Not at all.
Save the Civ. Huggins. Blue in the face.
Electric Sheep Dreams. It's due Android. Dream of Electric Sheep. Also known as Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. Never seen it. Want to.
Oh man, Blade Runner is awesome. One of my favorite movies. But the book it's based off is Due Android Dream.
Right, of Electric Sheep.
Which they made into a comic recently. A graphic novel.
Why wouldn't this girl turn around? Why wouldn't we tell her, hey girl, turn around and run away from the zombies?
Hey girl, turn around. Let me holler at you.
Holler back. Boom. Gotcha.
Now we die. Winter is coming. Did you know that George R.R. Martin, the author of
Yeah. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, he's been writing the books for a long time. So like he had a computer set up with DOS, and like that's what he still uses.
Right.
He's got like a DOS computer that he writes on, and
That's cool.
I mean I think he's got more modern technology, but that's like his writing.
So isn't it
thing.
where like the show's gonna run out of books to do?
I don't
Like,
know if that's true or not.
He's gonna have to write faster than he wants to, and he's like the show's gonna have to wait.
Oh man, that would suck. I have not read the books. Yes, everyone hates me because I didn't.
I
read
read the
books.
first book, and it was so much like the show. I decided not to read any more books.
I've heard it's pretty similar, but there are some things that are slightly different.
Yeah, I didn't want to read anymore.
It seems good. I have nothing against it. I just haven't read the books.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard that he also has all of the, like, who dies, all plot points and everything, like, written down.
Oh, yeah,
In
just-
case he dies, that somebody will... He's just going to release him. Like, no story, just like, here you go. This is what happens.
Well, that's kind of nice, I guess.
Yeah, at least he's thought ahead. I don't even know how old he is, but everyone's really concerned that he's going to die before he finishes the
I
book.
think it's not the age that's the issue,
It's the fact that he is not in great health.
and extremely over the weight.
Over the weight.
Over the weight he should be. Yeah, and his health is bad. As you said a second ago.
He should pick up some new health by hitting tab.
What? Really? There was health?
No.
Oh. Don't even need it.
No, you... Oh, there was there.
What? What?
See? Sometimes that happens.
I got a Chivo for something.
Yeah, it said easy targets
Oh,
Can you focus here?
so we got a certain number of targets
that were easy.
that were easy. Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I wonder if anybody watching these videos will be as bored as we are playing them.
I really hope so. I hope it comes through.
The
The
boredom.
boredom. Have you looked at any of the descriptions I've been putting for the videos when I put them up?
I think sometimes, but I don't think I...
They're like whatever I'm thinking at that immediate moment. Like it's like fill in a description. I don't know.
I saw some...
Tim got a thing and Matt did another
Right, yeah.
thing.
Your secret is safe.
A thing happens.
It's mostly like Tim does good video games and Matt sucks at everything. Is most of those descriptions.
I like how that's becoming the theme of our...
Yep, that's the role I've
Collaboration.
filled. Yep. I'm
Matt's
stepped.
the endearing buffoon.
I'm not a buffoon.
What? Well, just shoot them. What? Why can't I shoot?
No, you gotta get them in a line. And there really are video games I am good at. I'm pretty skilled at a lot of games, but just not the ones we've been playing.
Ew.
Gross.
What? Ew. It's a bomber.
It's
No,
the bomber.
the bomber is the most dangerous. The bomber.
There's like a head that you can pan. There you go. Ooh, and health.
The dude abides.
The Dude Abide. That's a good movie too.
Good. We should do a let's watch.
We should just talk incessantly about the movies that we've seen and if they're good or not.
If we think they're good.
Yeah. By the authority vested in us. Oh my God. By the authority vested in us by the internet.
The authority that's been invested.
I had to restart that whole sentence.
What's with these other zombies? They just don't give a crap?
He just doesn't care. He's like, nah, they're not doing.
Is it because of all the bombers?
They're not doing anything. Looks like they're rocking out pretty hard.
Yeah, man. Get some.
Get it.
You ruined my coffee.
Whoa, gross.
Ew, that thing pierced itself.
These raptor birds.
This is like that film with all the birds.
Film with all the birds.
Which film with all the birds? You know, the bird film.
Wow.
It's called All the Birds.
Extreme violence.
Yeah, coughing. Coughing!
Yeah, way to get sick.
I don't think I'm sick anymore.
You get sick like 90% of the time
I
you're
think-
over
I
here.
think I
You
just-
got something.
I think I just have the remnants of an illness. Like I was sick, and now my body just hates me because I was sick.
Look at that bunting.
Ah! Yeah, manly war cry. Ah! Baroque. If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Jake McCandles. Big Jake. I'm already up.
This game is the boringest game.
Seriously. Like, all of the thrill of a zombie game, like the uncertainty, like, am I going to shoot? What is happening? It's just all gone, and we're just waiting for the words to pop up.
I mean, the words are kind of entertaining, so there's that.
Like Left 4 Dead, and I'm sure this House of the Dead on its own, the regular shoot 'em up game, it's fun. This, it's like, oh no, a word. Oh,
I mean, maybe if they actually use this as a typing tool, like in a school,
Right.
like
Oh.
I'd be all over it because it'd be like, oh, it's something cool. But there's no way any school will ever
no,
use
of
this.
course not, because it's extremely inappropriate.
Right, and I don't think that's the intended audience. I'm just saying, in that context, I think it would be very interesting and fun. Just like everyone's like, Oregon Trail was the best game.
Oh yeah, man.
It's not. It's not a very good game.
But it was in school.
It was the game you played in school, just like Number Munchers and Math Blaster.
I played a Mario game in school.
Which Mario game?
It was just a computer.
What?
Sorry. It was just you could play 2-player, and you were just on a one screen, and it was.
Oh,
like,
it was the original Mario Brother.
there was a POW.
That was the original Mario.
Oh,
Like
really?
before Super Mario Brothers. There was just Mario Brothers was an arcade game,
Oh yeah,
and they
okay,
ported
yeah.
it to a bunch of things.
It was the arcade, yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's a fun game. You can play it in Super Mario 3.
Oh, okay.
They have that built into it.
And it was like the ice level. I remember I got to level 30 one time. I was just playing after a test or something, and I was playing it. Then I was like, oh, level 30! Because someone was playing next to me, and I was like, Alex, get to level 30! And then Mrs. Dietz, my 3rd grade teacher, was like, shh! Because everyone was still taking the test. And I was like, oh, I forgot anyone else existed.
That's, ew, gross.
That is, ew. It's Krang.
I'll get you, Charles.
Could you give us a moment? Is that what he said to the thing?
I think he did, and the guy's like, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I will be back. In 5 minutes.
You're right, I was being rude. It's just sitting there.
Anything you say can and fucking will.
Oh, it's not. Why are you giving it its rights? Just shoot it. Type at it.
Because justice will prevail.
Those guns have to be out of bullets by now.
Or they have never been fired because I've never seen them actually shoot.
You're right. The lobber. I wonder if it's gonna throw stuff at me. Ew. It's back in the water now.
I bet you it will.
Ew. Here it comes. Boom. Just take a bath. In your own wallowy filth.
In your own fetid waters.
It's like tearing up chunks of itself to throw at me.
It's pretty gross. Pretty ineffective. He's got like trees and stuff everywhere too. He could be throwing at you.
Yeah, sticks and stones and bleeding bones.
Sticks and stones will definitely break my bones. And the words hurt too.
Jump before he vomits. Ew. Okay.
What the fuck is it been eating?
Probably itself. Lurkers? What is this, Jack and Daxter?
Did you know they re-released those on the PS3?
Really?
HD graphics? Yeah.
Man, because those were great games. Jack 3 was super fun.
I heard, and I only played Jack 1.
Jack 2 was good. Jack 3 was one
I
of the
heard
best ones.
Jack 2 was not very good.
I liked Jack 2.
I heard
but,
it kind of drags on.
I mean, I don't notice when games drag that much. If, like I have quests to do or whatever. But 3 was so good. Oh, I remember 2. That's when
Was
they
there
introduced the
vehicles?
guns. Yeah, the vehicle part was kind of long and it got kind of boring, but it was also kind of fun with those vehicles too.
Did you play the Sly Cooper games on PS2?
I don't think so.
Those were super fun. You were a thieving raccoon.
Oh, I remember those games. I didn't play them, but I remember them.
Super fun.
Yeah, Jack 3 was like cool to get those like white, dark, and light eco powers, and you could get wings and flap around. It was crazy cool.
The people who made that made Crash
Bandicoot.
And then went on to make Uncharted and Left 4 Dead.
The thing I liked
Not
about
Left 4 Dead. The Last of Us. A zombie game.
the best thing I thought of the difference between like Jack 2, Jack 3 is that the stuff added in Jack 2 was still in Jack 3. Like the guns
Yeah.
and it was all the same gameplay, the same kind of feel. What's that?
Did you play the PSP only Daxter?
No, I did not. Because I did not have a PSP.
You are not the only one.
Who didn't have a PSP?
Yeah.
A friend of mine had a Sega Game Gear when I was a kid, and I was like, this is the best.
Oh yeah. I remember like it was like my first time hanging out with a girl, and like I had a crush on her, and I was really little. But like we went over there, and I brought my Game Boy because I was real cool like that. But she
Yeah.
had a Game Gear. And we were like, you want to play my Game Boy? You want to play my Game Gear?
Nice.
And I was like, this is the best, but it takes 11 million double A's.
Oh yeah, the Game Gear
Yep.
took a lot.
And it would chew through them really quickly. I actually just sold my Game Gear like a month ago. There was like, here you go, tech knowledge. Everyone loves it. A lot of electronics from the year those were made had bad capacitors, so I had to replace like all the capacitors in it because the screen would not work or the audio. But then I did that, and then I sold it.
Yeah, that's people are buying that stuff because of the nostalgia. They're like, I had one of those and I want one again.
And I did all the labor so they don't have to.
Yeah.
Soldered all, whatever, like 20
I
of
remember
them.
playing the Sonic 1 version of that game. And, like the
Not
boss.
very good.
Yeah, but like the bosses were slightly different. It was weird.
The second Game Gear was almost the exact same hardware as the Sega Master System, which was Sega's console before the Genesis. And all they did was like make it smaller and then sell
Yeah.
it. It's like almost the same thing. The games were. They even had a contraption you could put Master System games in the Game Gear.
Oh, really?
Yep. I know a lot of crap about video games that no one cares about.
Yeah, I barely know anything about Master System. I just knew that it existed.
Yeah, it didn't really sell that well here or anywhere. Not true. Brazil, it sold amazingly.
In Brazil?
In Brazil.
It's weird.
So much of this shit a brother can take. I just want you to know. If the
Brazil did things besides be a jungle?
Yes.
fucking try,
I hear they play soccer too.
In the jungle?
They play jungle soccer.
I do
It's much different than our version of soccer.
Man, we, like,
In there they call it
You're
foot
with me 100%
ball.
and I appreciate
play with the old, kick the old pigskin around.
Yeah.
you don't need to go articulating.
Bounce the pigskin on my head a bunch of times.
I know you got my back. That's enough.
These guys are having a real moment.
I love you too, man.
Oh, I love
Oh.
you too, man.
The prison then? Fucking lead the way.
Montel.
So,
What? Hey, look at that.
We did it.
The cheat.
Hey, the short.
I don't know why I said that. Alright, we're gonna do this again. On the next time.
On the two more times.
Two more.
Please be less.